Well, like I said, everyone, it was due for a restart. or a hiccup. How about that? Apparently I have 30 more seconds before I can reconnect to the chat again. So I can't see anything. Hopefully people refreshed. It's a thing. I called it, right? I'm so smart. So intelligent. Look at me. I'm a great person in life. Come on, chat. Load for me, goddammit. Fucking hell. And are you finished now, timer? Can we have nice things? Will you reconnect? Or will you not? The choice is yours. Welcome to the chat room. Alright, looks like I'm back. Fluffy said to RNG till he's back. What, did he disconnect too? Did he go away or something? Alright. He went to pack his bags. It's like the router is systematically restarting or crashing regularly. That's a thing. I might have to keep that in mind. I might have to go for another hour to see whether that actually holds true. I'll be right back while it is down. RNG up this bitch. Alright! This sounds like something you wouldn't want to RNG, but we do have to keep things moving here. Odds, we take the union offer. Evens, we decline the union offer. We decline the union offer. I also need to select a fucking window. You decline joining the union, which meets with management approval. In a private meeting, Brooks DuPont, the executive vice president, promises you job security as a reward for your loyalty. Now you can afford to clean the egg off your car. The union organizing drive becomes more active. You are pressured to join by your co-workers and the economic climate. No, I don't need to roll a D100 for this, Larian. No, blank door. You will not proxy. Alright, Fluffy Woofy. We, apparently elected not to join the... We didn't join the union with the first thing because I rolled for it. And, that earned some marks with management. But the union is continuing to pressure more and more. Do you want to cave to pressure? Are you a wussy bitch? Let's roll with not joining. Alright. You risk security, but it pleased management. Hope they invite you to lunch because the union members won't. Sylvia Platt, a continuing education teacher, wants you to publish a somewhat candid paper on working conditions at MMC in the local paper, the Evening Gazette. Do you agree? Decline? Ask company permission? Or use a pen name? Oh dear, a pen name. One of those, romance novel writers. Fuck her and initiate catfight. Forget the Union, long live the Confederate. Pin name, War and Peace. Oh. Use a man's name, they won't suspect a thing. 2. Fuck it. You defer to Frank Herman's negative reaction and miss a possible opportunity to establish a bright, literate image. Of course, Sir Walter Raleigh wrote The History of Man in Prison. Dave, after 1 year you did a good job. You'll be remembered for your independence and staying out of office politics. Also, my music stopped. Because I didn't put that much more into it. I feel like playing anything else on my computer. Well, yeah, sure. We'll play the Unreal music. Whoa, apparently not. Interesting. Oh, it must have been because I moved this folder. Oops. God damn it, another train. Fucking train. Don't mind me, everyone. Alright. So, economy is fair, and you have some new jobs. You have some upgrades at job level 4. What would you like to pick? Good sir. Train can't join the chuckle fuckery. Fucking trains, man. It's a good thing I've gotten so used to them in my life. Otherwise, we wouldn't be allowed to have nice things. Pin name article, working hours are long and hard here at MMC, just like Farnsworth III's flowing black hair and abs. Most of our time is spent dealing with repetitive grinding work, gyrating, pulsing from task to task, faster and faster, until finally... Alright, 3 it is. Trainee financial analyst. You're remembered for working long, hard hours, and you get the job. $30,000 per year. You got your own desk, a 2-week vacation, access to the Watts line, and another picture of Farnsworth. Pat Ivers, a college classmate, recommends buying out Mel Design Co. based on private information about a breakthrough in circuit development. Do you acquire Meld, let the opportunity pass, or explore it further? Don't you beep at me, computer. Saving the playlist. Story continues in the next issue. Let's 3. Okay. Spoken like someone investing their own money. A good strategy, but eventually you must return to the option board and make another decision. So do you want to acquire Meld or let the opportunity pass? Hope it doesn't have sticky pages this time. She's our financial advisor. Take your 2 pictures, hang them so they stare at each other. Yes. It's like a Starbucks across from another Starbucks. Time stands still. True facts. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. Let's pass. It may flop like a fucking anvil. Forget about attending the next class reunion, especially when Meld Design turns out to be a real gem. Pat is not likely to continue as your jeweler. Carrie Hoffman, the Vice President of Finance, recommends against the acquisition of Meld Design Co., despite expert analyst reports to the contrary. Do you approach and question Carrie Hoffman in private, explore it further, or have the research company send reports to the Senior Vice President of Finance, Jason Parley? Question, yes. The Inquisition. Let's begin the Inquisition. Look out, Sid. Probably not quite what was meant there. Three may fuck us up. One looks... let's see if 2 fucks us again. Unfortunately, further exploration becomes a delay, which opens the door to Behemoth Systems, MMC's main competitor. The new Meld owner must survive a bidding war. Elaine Pincer, the editor of Circuit News Monthly, a key trade publication, asked for financial help. You have inside information that MMC is going to acquire the Meld Design Co. Do you tell Elaine? Make a stock purchase for him, or look for other alternatives. One will trigger the competitor. 2 doesn't make sense. 3, I guess? Okay. As it turns out, what Elaine really needs is a good accountant, not a good stock tip. You arrange his finances, and Elaine agrees to favorably interview Malcolm Farnsworth III, MMC's president. After 1 year, you did a good job. You missed promising opportunities, but you did have good interpersonal skills, and you did use good judgment, and the economy is fair. We've got a lot of light ahead of you. We got level 5 jobs, Fluffy Woofy. Exciting. Riveting. Hardcore action. Who could possibly fathom it? No one even knows. Serious business. True facts. Hurry the fuck up. 1, let's rise up in them ranks. Alright, assistant product manager. You'll remember for your aggressive go-getter approach, and you got the job. You got a cubicle, management workshop, and personalized stationery. At a little-known cafe, we've seen this one twice before. You got a binder, which turns out to be Behemoth's marketing plan for the coming year. Do you return the binder, give it to your supervisor, hold it for your own use, or try to sell the information? I'm fathoming it's going to be a lot of numerical-based, predetermined choices. Did I fathom right? Oh my goodness. It's incredible. Holy shit, how did you know Blank Door? It's crazy. It's like you've played this game before. Let's do 2. Your effort to maximize company benefit while minimizing your personal opportunities is noted by the Senior Vice President of Marketing, B.T. Barnum. You gain a reputation as an ace undercover agent and receive a gift certificate to Burberry's. You discover a salesman is receiving kickbacks from your largest customer and a lot of concerns. The information comes in an anonymous letter, which is verified. Do you replace the salesman, ask for a cut, or ignore the situation? Behemoth wanted you to find it. They wanted you to do this. My God. What kind of conspiracy is this? You've played right into their hands. What is science rot? 3. What if it's a setup? Well, sales and profits are up. Managerial effectiveness is often determined by what you don't do as well as what you do. You are asked by Sigmund, the group product manager, to assemble a marketing technology report you suspect is to be sold to Even Central, which, of course, we've seen as well. Certain individuals could remind us of the consequences of certain actions. You can refuse, comply, offer to take them to a sushi bar, or try to go direct. It's a Xanatos gambit. Burberry is some nice shit. I got $300 in gift cards for something similar for my boss. Went to the store and found out with that much I could afford about 1 glove. Woo! Spring break. 1 glove. Crazy shit. You don't even know. Two. Okay, comply. Yours is not to reason why. Yours is just to report and die. When the purchase is shown to be an FBI undercover operation, the Japanese conspirators flee to the safety of Tokyo, so Sigmund becomes the focal point of the investigation. You're indicted as an accomplice and start reading about the Birdman of Alcatraz. What do you know, old dragon? Someone followed in your footsteps. In the same broadcast, no less. You did a poor job. You had good relations with B.T. Barnum, but you ran away from problems, and you provided ineffective solutions to problems. That's what you get for not following since morning. But on the bright side, the economy is expanding, which means if only you had done a good job, your options would be so much better. As it stands, though, This is not an upward movement here. Huzzah, economy. Well, selling company secrets is never a good idea. Alright, he can come back from this. We were on 2 before, let's roll with it again. You're remembered for your poor prior performance in this department, which means that Miss Dave Chuckle was edged out by a better qualified candidate. Gonna have to try again. Buy stock in booze and drink it. Alcohol is great for solving problems. It's not even a lateral movement. No, it is not, Kisk. 1. Fortunately, you are remembered for your aggressive go-getter approach, which nets you the job. You got your own desk, 2-week vacation, travel entertainment allowance, and access to the Watts line. Regional Sales Manager Jack Stark arranges your lunch with 3 key clients: Alan Greenbuck of Analog Concerns, Derek Clayton of Superior Electronics, and Andrew Grevy of Dynamic Industries. Returning to the office, you report on lunch to Jack Stark. Your car allowance is upgraded. You can choose from a Buick, a Cadillac, or a Mercedes. I gonna laugh my ass off if Fluffy ends up in maintenance. What'll be Fluffy Wuffy? Man, see, man. You have no idea about cars. I think employers should choose candidates based on how good they are at executive suite. The German engineering means less maintenance costs. Let's roll with 3. Alright. Now we are getting extravagant. Conversations with clients start naturally over car repair bills and MMC's profit margins. You get a call from your old friend. By the way, no one spumble this for Fluffy Woofy. If Fluffy Woofy doesn't know or remember, you spumble it. I might ban you. You get a call from your old friend Derek Clayton about a major order. He wants to see you in half an hour. Jack Stark is out. The secretary forgot to take Derek's company or phone number. What is Derek's company name? Superior Electronics, Dynamic Industries, or Analog Concerns? Oh shit! Oh shit! Panic! Fuck! Release the 200? I think it's 2. Is that what you want to go with, Fluffy Woofy? Are you sure it's 2? Is that your final answer? You forgot your Hitchhiker's Guide. I'll wait for a confirmation on this one. I don't know! Fucking roll a d6. Arrgh. Don't panic in RNG. Let's go insane. Go for 3 D100s. It's a 1 out of 3 chance, man. I say gamble. I can see Fluffy running around the office like a headless chicken right now. Let's go with 2. Grimith is trying to get me to fucking... He says in all caps. Forgetting your customers' companies is a fatal flaw for a salesperson. You try every Derek Clayton in the phone book to no avail. When Jack Stark returns, you're instructed to apply for a position in another department. You've been in the position, it took you 2 years, and you did a poor job. You'll be remembered for extravagant taste when MMC is paying the bill and your unique knack of offending customers. You should have listened. That's the mailroom for you. Good job, Fluffy. Got Mercedes at least. The economy is fair. And we are now down to job level 3. Initiate fatal tailspin into the earth. Bad job, yeah! Game over, yeah! It's been a while since I've seen this. I know, Revocate. It's been a while since I did a broadcast. How are you doing? 2 it is. Fluffy Woofy is currently the one in charge, Revocate. He's making all the decisions, and he just completely forgot the who his client worked for. He fucked it up, and he has to get a new job title. You are remembered for your good interpersonal skills, your aggressive go-getter approach, and working long, hard hours. And you got the job of engineer in training. $28,000 a year, your own desk, a 2-week vacation, MMC medical plan, and you got another keychain! As a new engineer, you are subject to the whims of unorganized project managers. A last-minute assignment conflicts with a special seminar MMC has enrolled you in. Your project manager, Harriet Nance, tells you to handle the situation. Do you delay the work, skip the seminar, or take the work to the seminar? Totally worth everything, yes. Completely fucking up. Completely worth it. Love how Fluffy Wolfie was like, let's go with 2. Grimith is trying to get me to fuck it up. Just trying to make sure you had the final answer in mind, and you did not. Not doing a whole lot of exciting shit though, Revocate. Just fucking testing out the damn the new internet connection, which has proven to be most peculiar thus far. I might have to spend some time on the phone today. Tight, difficult scheduling, but you can get it all done. Harriet is impressed enough to give you a pair of running shoes and a year's supply of gum. Woo! You have the chance to carpool with 3 top engineers residing in your new neighborhood. Everyone drives 1 week a month. You own a 2-seat English sports car. You may choose to buy a new car, offer to pay for gas, decline carpool, or suggest a car convoy. Spend some quality time on the phone, Grim. No, that's definitely not quality time. 3? Okay. You missed the opportunity to make valuable friendships, however, you always get to choose the radio station. With time, you have become a valued engineer trainee. You are requested to select an engineering team to work with on the M&M3 project. You select the best engineers, the worst engineers, or to work alone. Fluffy Wolfie says we don't need to rise up. We saw how bad that works for me. Oh, come on, Convoy. Think about all the awesome Convoy songs you get to sing. Oh goodness, Rev. Blankdoor's looking for you. He needs a companion to communicate with. You learn invaluable secrets about your trade from the engineering elite. You also live with the name Rookie for 2 years and fetch more than your share of donuts. After 2 years, you will be remembered for an average job, your aggressive go-getter approach, and an antisocial attitude. And the economy is depressed, which leaves us in the same boat. I gotta admit, I'm kind of jealous at how easy it is for people to jump to completely different departments in this world. MMC does not allow people to remain stagnant. It's always mixing it up. It's always an active environment. You never accept my love, Grim? Well, of course. I don't want it. I'm not interested. Let's roll 1. Okay. You are remembered for your good interpersonal skills. You got the job. You got a 2-week vacation, your own desk, working telephone, and another MMC keychain. Bucky Carter, a key salesman, asked you to find him a copy of a report as you are preparing to leave for an evening engagement with an oft-prevailed-upon love interest. You decide to leave, direct him to someone else, or help. There are companies out there nowadays that expect you to switch roles every 2 years. There you go. Bucky! That's right, old dragon. At least you have the most keychains. Oh god, it's Bucky, that fuck. Do-do-do-do. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yes, you remember Bucky. I'm happy for you. Probably not, Larian. They're keychains. Suppose you could customize them. You're going to help Bucky Carter. Although in a hurry, you have helped Bucky. This is appreciated and you are told of a sales project opportunity. You appease your romantic interest with a small token of affection. In addition, Bucky Carter is a friend. You are in the middle of a conversation with an irate customer when Sam Danger, Vice President of Marketing, comes to your desk demanding a weekly report. Do you hang up on the customer, put the customer on hold, pretend you don't see Sam, or cry? Bucky the fuck everyone else, Carter. Sam Danger. Cry. I want to work with someone named Sam Danger. Cry. 2. VP is more important. The steam coming through the receiver makes the telephone too hot to handle. You hand Sam Danger the report, squirt some water on the phone, and get your ear burned by the worst language since Woody Hayes lost his last Rose Bowl. Sam walks away with an understanding smile. For the first time in weeks, you have a conflict in an evening activity, like Chuck Finley did. You must decide between your romantic interest birthday, the company's softball game, drinks with the group product manager, and working late. What'll it be? Dave Chuckle? Miss Dave Chuckle? Forget it. Next time I'm at work, changing my name to Sam Danger. 1. Alright. You decide that preventing libidinal pressure buildup is an absolute priority. Your romantic interest agrees. Your concern for home life rewards you with lower than expected heating costs over the winter months. You did a good job. You'll be remembered for the good words Bucky Cotter says about you, and the humor you maintain even in a crisis. The economy is fair, and you have an opportunity to work your way back up to a job level of 4 now. What'll it be, Fluffy Wuffy? I had to spend at least some time with whatever the interest is. That's right. 1. Fortunately, you are remembered for the healthy attention paid to your personal life and the good words Bucky Carter says about you. Unfortunately, you are remembered for your unique knack of offending customers and an antisocial attitude. Nevertheless, you managed to acquire the job. You've been working at Mighty Microcomputer Corporation for 10 years. You got your official MMC jacket now. You're earning $39,000 a year, own desk, 2-week vacation, and travel and entertainment allowance. Sam Danger. Danger, danger, danger. The VP of Marketing asks you to see a client on your vacation to visit your in-laws. What's your response, Fluffy Wuffy? Sure, there's nothing to do in Iowa. Say yes, but don't do it. Cancel vacation, or ask company to subsidize travel costs. Yes, say jacket. Yes, face. You have your own desk. Now you don't have to sit with the smelly guy. Stranger danger. 1. You're displaying the same loyalty to MMC you showed to your Iowa in-laws. One will reward you with apple pie, the other with a slice of the pie. You hurry from the building to your car in order to get a special delivery package to the post office before it closes. In the company parking lot, a well-dressed man asks you to help start his Mercedes. Do you decline to help him, Fluffy Wuffy, or do you help? He's a well-dressed man. You're a humble lady. Apparently has in-laws. Sam Danger seems like the kind of guy who sings Danger Zone during sex, not plays it, sings it. Not sure how you can extrapolate all that information. Well, he's someone from the company, possibly. Let's 2. The gentleman turns out to be Dudley Farnsworth, the leader of a stockholders' revolt against the MMC's shakily entrenched board and president. As a way of thanking you and perhaps getting information, Dudley invites you to a party. Do you accept, or do you decline? Oh my. That's right, Overlord Darkwolf. What'll it be, Hotshot? These epic text graphics are bigger than you've ever seen before. Oh shit. Run, Fluffy! Backcracking simulator. You know I sense problems from him. Let's do 2. You missed the opportunity to meet some interesting, influential people. Of course, you're not seen with current management adversaries either. The Vice President of Sales, Red Turner, invites you to spend an afternoon drinking with clients the same day your monthly report is due. Do you accept, decline, or try to meet up with them later? It's Iowa. Betty plays a banjo and thinks you have a purty mouth. Well, he's family than Malcolm Farnsworth. Let's 3. Okay. You show up at the prearranged restaurant, but Red has decided to dine elsewhere. You have shown friendliness and good intentions, but $15 is a lot for 2 beers and a bowl of pretzels. Dave, you have been in the marketing assistant position for 2 years, and it's time for a job review. You did an average job. You had an aggressive go-getter approach, you had good judgment, you remained loyal to management, and you had the discipline to finish work before playing. And the economy is fair. Which you think leaves you with the senior accounting clerk position, Fluffy Boy. At least it's not poor. At least it's not poor, that's right. Exciting action. Brought to you by everyone here. 1. I will keep rolling with 1 on jobs list. You're remembered for all those awesome things, and you got the job. 41,000, own desk, 2-week vacation, and an MMC medical plan. Bucky Carter, MMC's leading salesman, is on a roll. He returns from Dynamic Industries with an order that puts the MM3 line into the black. While processing the paperwork, you note Dynamic is already extended beyond their credit limit. Do you recommend approval? Report to Carrie Hoffman, Vice President of Finance, or recommend psychiatric counseling for Bucky. Miss Dave Chucklefuck, Senior Accounting Manager. Huh. Oh boy! Right. Just what Fluffy Wolfie always wanted. Fun times. Damn, Bucky's like bad gas. Just seems to linger around no matter what you do. Let's 3. Okay. Most salesmen are recruited from asylums. Please make another selection. Oh, come on. 2. Alright. Carrie wants to know how Dynamic got so far behind in payment. Dark sunglasses won't shield you from Carrie's glare. You must ask Bucky to speak with Dynamic Industries. Joshua Colon, the president of Meld Design Co., a vendor, asks you to speed up payment of his invoices. Do you do it? Ask Carrie Hoffman, or don't do it. That is false. I know plenty of salesmen who aren't. They are recruited from Kentucky. Don't speak with Carrie. She was a bitch. Fucking game. Come on, Fluffy Wolfie. Give me a fucking answer, yeah. Need an answer, please. Wait, let us do one. He is a customer, I guess. You're answering a perfectly legitimate request. It is not a very good business practice, but it is a good way to get a golf invitation. Bucky Carter asks for an $8,000 advance against commission for the Dynamic Industry sale. You know the sale has only a 50% chance of completion. Do you defer to your supervisor, refuse, or approve? You are royalty now? You thought Tucky provided crazy teachers? Not a customer, a vendor. I'll be honest, this is like, holy shit, what do I do? Bucky's such a stalker. Bucky thinks he is so special. You tell him, old dragon. Refuse that punk biatchio, you from Jersey. The throat's going down. I spent some time earlier today and last night playing some games with SKS. I'm all worn out. I'm an old man now. Let's be dangerous for one of our bosses with Sam Danger 3. This proves a bad move for both of you since Dynamic doesn't pay on time. Both you and Bucky sell your cars and walk to work to pay back MMC. Dave, you have been in the senior accounting clerk position for 2 years, and you did a poor job. You will be remembered for the humor you maintain even in a crisis, your open manner of addressing problems, and using poor judgment. Fortunately, the economy is expanding. Unfortunately, you've gone back down to the 3 job levels. Should have joined that carpool. Well, at least I didn't piss Bucky off because he'd fuck me up. Are we going with 1 again? That's right, maintenance is looming. Yeah, one. Alright. Unfortunately, you're remembered for providing ineffective solutions to problems, but you are remembered for good judgment and aggressive go-getter approach. You got the job, $37,000 per year, your own desk, 2-week vacation, official MMC jacket, and working telephone. I will keep till I flop like an anvil. A junior accountant, Bernard, comes into your cubicle after work hours one evening. He bluntly offers you $200 for 5 minutes alone with his employee file. Do you respond, let's see the money? Here's the file, keep the money. No, or what do you want it for? Career plane, status engine failure. 2 jackets and 4 keychains to hold all the keys you no longer have. 4. Bernard declines to answer, declaiming it's a private matter. You explain the file, in this case, is closed. During standard preparation of employee W-2 forms, you discover the personnel manager's nephew, Oscar, earns twice the normal rate for an accounts receivable clerk. Do you want to lower the rate, ignore it, or talk to the personnel manager, Simon? You know, the uncle of Oscar. Will it be a fluffy woofy? Yeah. Yes, nepotism. 3? Alright. Simon states the matter is confidential and advises you to imitate a discreet circuit. Whoever told you the world was fair anyway? Oscar, however, was nice enough to invite you for drinks after work with his uncle, Simon, the guy who was responsible for hiring you ever so long ago. And the Vice President of Finance, Carrie Hoffman. This game is a Minecraft clone because it gives you options. Alright, 1 it is for Fluffy Woofy. A good choice if you have a good personal relationship with these fellow employees. You discuss commodities and career futures very optimistically. You did a good job after 2 years. You stayed out of office politics. You had a manner of addressing problems. You had good interpersonal skills. And you had hearty socializing. The economy is fair. And, just 1. Yeah, I thought so. Fortunately, you remember for good things. And your accounts receivable clerk. $40,000 per year. You got another jacket. You did a good job. Yes, you did. It's Dwarf Fortress without all the tedious bits. You're under pressure to complete M&M 3 accounts. Receivable within the hour when your calculator batteries go dead. Do you borrow a friend's calculator, run to the drugstore for new batteries, or do it by hand? All those jackets gonna keep you warm when you walk to work. This game emulates women at work nicely. The older you get, the shittier job options there are. Who would have thought Fluffy Woofy could be such a cutthroat future executive? You display a sense of priorities of not much sense of equipment maintenance. Bernard lends you his calculator for a price, 10 cents per minute. To say thanks, you buy Bernard dinner at McDonald's. You take the only existing copies of the M&M 3 accounts receivable listing home. They are stolen from your car while you are buying calculator batteries at the mini-mart. Do you try to reconstruct them without telling anyone? Report to Carrie Hoffman, the Vice President of Finance. Ask customers for information or pretend they never existed. Fluffy Woofy is like panicked over most of these decisions. Oh, that's great. You receive plenty of criticism, but MMC's resources facilitate accurate reconstruction. Carrie Hoffman has the Xerox salesman stop by your office on his next visit. You learn that your department is to be computerized. Will you learn to use the computer? Apply for another position within MMC, or go on welfare, Fluffy Woofy. Wonder if Dave moved into cardboard box yet. 1. Alright. You show excellent motivation, carry Hoffman jokes that computers don't need batteries, you can add basic and Pascal to languages on your resume. After 2 years, you did a good job, you had pragmatic decision-making, your open manner of addressing problems, acting in a progressive and decisive manner, and your aggressive go-getter approach. But the economy is now depressed. So we have sales trainee, assembler, and accounts payable clerk. You started at 2, and now you're back down to 2. I love that. Sweet. Fuck. Game, stop fucking me. You're the one who made bad decisions. Only Chunky Monkey can save the economy. You are remembered for using poor judgment, but you have a lot of good things too. And you got the job. $38,000 a year. You got your own desk, a medical plan, a 1-week vacation, and another keychain. You attend MMC's introductory sales training seminar. Bucky Carter, the salesman, invites you to gain some practical experience rather than just this book learning by having a few drinks with the boys. You just study or go drinking with the boys. Yes, you're winning on keychains. Good job. Those don't exactly help you with the score, though. Go Cougar on those boys. Drinks with the boys, 2. Oh, hey. The drinks go down easily, and you are quickly accepted as one of the gang. The camaraderie will be remembered long after the evening's lesson is forgotten. Bucky Carter, now MMC's leading salesman, calls in with a priority request. Dynamic Industries wants to make the largest purchase in MMC history, closing the M&M 2 line and allowing the M&M 3 to come out immediately. All Bucky needs is exact availability and shipping information, but the regional sales manager Jack Stark is absent from the office. Do you provide the information yourself, inform Bucky that Jack Stark is absent from the office, or try to contact Jack Stark? 1. Okay. You display independence, but this is the largest sale ever. Even Jack Stark needs advice on this order. Somehow you relay information from an outdated file. A file that bears more than a little resemblance to your career at the moment. Dave, you have been in the sales training position for 2 years and you did an average job. You did have good relations with the sales force, but you did provide ineffective solutions to problems. But you have your independence. Dave's not here, man. Maintenance, here we come. And the economy is now depressed. What job options will be available to Fluffy Woofy? Assembler, accounts payable clerk, maintenance person, and general helper in the mailroom. Game! Level 1, here we come. Alright, 1. Unfortunately, you were remembered for providing ineffective solutions to problems, but you do have some perks. And they were enough to help get you the job. You've been working with MMC for 20 years. Your cheese of 2 years of work experience in graduate school at 22, not working out here. You didn't even get a keychain, man. You did not even get a keychain. You were assigned to an online production crew doing a very boring wiring job. In this position, do you concentrate on your work, getting another position, or the people around you? Fluffy's college loan should be bigger than the U.S. budget by now. No, he definitely made enough money to pay that off, I think. Dave was an assistant assembler once. You've been slaving for these fuckers for 20 years, time to go postal. Good performance leads you to a solid reputation and other opportunities. It also avoids on-the-job accidents which can cause permanent disfigurement or social life setbacks. You discover a cost-saving wiring technique in your assembly job. A quick estimate indicates possible savings of 10% per unit. Do you tell Frank Herman, the Vice President of Manufacturing, other workers, but no one, but use your new technique? We only give keychains to the good bad employees. Instead of the good employees. Fucking keychains. Fluffy might be moonlighting as a hooker for all we know. You've chosen the best course to change assembly policy. Your astuteness is noted by Frank, although he never actually admits an assembler improved productivity. An engineer, Brighton Star, asks you to assemble a toy rocket ship he has designed for his son. You were discovered working on the project by Frank Herman. Do you blame the engineer, offer to make one for Frank Herman's son too, or go into the toy business? Do you really want to cling on to this forever? This is your chance, Fluffy Woofy. Offer to make one for Frank Herman's son too. This could be a chance. Get another job. Get out of the fucking MMC. You might make more money with toys, as Kisk says. Yes, this is the last one. Leave while you can. Freedom. This is the last one I cling to. Don't take the issue too lightly, but indicate you did not think it a life and death matter when you started. Frank declines a rocket ship. Don't toy with me again, he adds as a parting blast. You did a good job after 2 years. You had the discipline to finish work before playing. You befriended Doug McGarvin and Frank Herman, and you had cost-effective solutions. And the economy is expanding! After this, I just go, fuck it, I'm flopping. You could have salvaged so much more of your life. You could have made a better score, man. You're doing a bad job. You're doing a bad job. Yes, I'm sure the game doesn't hate you. You have made bad life decisions. You're remembered for good things, which gets you the job. You got $42,000 per year. You got your own desk, a medical plan, a one-week vacation, Farnsworth picture, and another jacket. Bernard, a driver in your carpool, apparently you decided to join one of those, is late 4 days in a row during a crucial period of the M&M3 microcomputer launch. You resolve to get out of the carpool, give Bernard a new alarm clock, or continue arriving late. Got a lot of MMC quiche. Yep, quiche. That's what you get for studying liberal arts. Again, bad job. Yeah. 2. People are late, not alarm clocks. He can't read the time if his eyes are closed. Your work group asks you to contribute to Carrie Hoffman's birthday gift. Excuse me, a Corhogo hanging from West Africa. Just by coincidence, you have already purchased the same gift for Carrie. Do you pay and hold your gift? Pay and give your gift. Refuse to pay and give your gift. Fluffy, don't ever play poker for money. Why do you need to be on carpool if you live in cardboard next to work? Make a trifecta out of the pictures and freak people out. Two, sometimes people do that. Your peers look at you suspiciously, but who would buy 2 Corhogo hangings on purpose? Carrie, a freak for African artifacts, loves it. Now you must figure how to avoid weekly trips to the African Cultural Museum with Carrie. Bucky Carter, MMC's leading salesperson, invites you on a 3-day weekend to a posh ski resort. Do you skip 1 day of work? Yes or no? Do you abandon? Is this job abandonment? What'll it be, Oddshot? I'm flopping with a boom 1, he says. Acceptable to call in sick if you've corrected your tardiness problem. If you return with frostbite or a broken leg, your illness may only be starting. You did a poor job because you provided ineffective solutions to problems, but you did have the perfect sales personality, and Bucky Carter does have good words to say about you, and the economy is expanding. But obviously, things aren't going your way at MMC, Dave. With trepidation, you open the top envelope in your morning mail. From the desk of Malcolm Farnsworth III. Dear Dave, MMC regrets to say that you and MMC must part company. In a less people-oriented company, you'd be fired. Causes for this parting include missing promising opportunities, providing ineffective solutions to problems, using poor judgment, and running away from problems. Finance will give you an accounting of your worth as you leave MMC. All the negatives don't even fit in the window. Yeah. Whew. Did have an annual salary of $42,000. The total current value is 350 Gs. I think that's less than what Destroyer had, and it's definitely less than what All Dragon had. All Dragon has been the winner of these 3 games, despite not having progressed the furthest. Just had the highest total current value. And, of course, a lot of that is from your family life and your current age. It's not too bad, but you did get fired, which cost you some points. It might have tied with Destroyer. I don't remember the exact value. I think it's around that range. I thought he had a little higher, but he was older at the time. He had 310? I can't go back and check right now. In that case, yeah. You may very well have gotten second place. And I didn't point that out because it's almost 6 in the morning. And you still have the key. Yeah, I thought it was 355. Oh, fuck. Well, someone would have to go back and check. I'm not doing that. Hit the road, Jack. Gray flannel fun. Your friends at MMC wish you well in the real world. We're on your next attempt at the executive suite. Whew. Oh. Well, welcome back, Ice King. Fluffy Woofy just lost. You do miss the chuckle fuck rounds, though. It's nice that the game has a mercy rule. Alright, I tell you what. I'm feeling benevolent. We need to continue to stress test my internet here, my router. And give me some things to bitch about with Time Warner Cable if necessary. So, I'm going to step away. I'm going to get some more milk to drink. Going to massage my throat. And when we come back, we're going to have a voting executive suite again. In which popular opinion will determine what choices the character makes in life. Fuck you and your milk. It's so delicious. Like the old time. Alright. Joe with a regular job. I'm your average white suburbanite slob. I like football, porno, and books about war. I got an average house with a nice hardwood floor, my wife and my job, my kids and my car, my feet on my table, and a Cuban cigar. Sometimes that just ain't enough to keep a man like me interested. Oh no. No way. Alright. I have returned. I have donned my headset again. Like the old times, Grimith must have breastfed until he was 9. Okay. Let's see here. Restart the game. 1982 Armont Corporation, all rights reserved. Wasn't, 31 years ago or anything. Hello, Longtail 666. You're just in time for a chuckle-fucked ruled mighty microcomputer corporation. Run an executive suite as I stress test this thing. Now, if the pattern holds true, I'm gonna drop sometime within the next, 3, 4, 5 minutes. And I'll drop for like 30 seconds a minute. Okay, as you enter the building, new career, initial interview. So what we're looking for is the most interesting first name that comes up. That's how we'll handle these situations. Something that catches my eye as I open up these cherry Pop-Tarts. It'll be exciting, everyone. What do we got? Banadong McGee Chucklafuck. Supo Chopa? What? Supo Chopa. Okay, that'll be the first name. What the fuck? So, Supo Chopa, good name, I like it. What's the last name? We have Banana Donger. McGiveshits. McGiveshits. Alright, we'll go with that. McGiveshits. Gujilla. Better than you, Blackwall. Yeah, McGiveshits, I like that. Last name, McGiveshits. Just, there's no fucking point for that. I'll just pick the first number that pops up in my chat. Creative. Hometown and state. First one that makes me laugh for this one, I guess. Buy a blank door. Alabama. Incest, Georgia. McDonald's Town. Middle of nowhere, Alaska. Momenstan? Not Mormonstan, Momenstan. Momenstan. Fucking Larian. Momenstan. Son of fucking Larian. God damn it. No. Come back, Pop-Tart. I need you. Alright. Groping this off. Where did you go to college? I'll just pick the first number that comes up.